Welcome back! Woo! Hey, welcome back, everybody, to another exciting round. We are here at the beautiful Manfield Stadium. I know you missed that voice. Don't even lie to me. You love it. You missed it. Here we are back for another awesome playoff round of Rocket Lads Season 4, coming to you live once again with my good friend 2-4. What is up, man?
Not too much, not too much. Hey, do you have T-Pain voice on there?
T-Pain. Actually, you know I do. And Kanye. I just don't know where to find them. They are in here. And Bon Jovi's in there. There's some gooders. And if the playoffs keep, if I can get more involved, and I wish I was more involved than I have been. Why is Phoenix quiet? Oh, we got to adjust that. Phoenix shouldn't be quiet. That's one thing I've always had trouble with, being quiet, so why should the computer?
Yeah, Phoenix is very loud in my ears.
Force this on me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, come on now. Anyway, welcome back to Rocket League. As you can see, it's playoff time, and this is the first actual playoff game other than a wild card match I've been able to get into. So, whoop, whoop. It is time to rep the old gold squad, as one does. Gold squad. It's getting slimmer. It's really not any gold members of gold squad left anymore, but that's okay. 2-4. Who's playing tonight?
We've got first match. We've got Aerial Apes versus Control Alt Elite coming up right away. After that, we've got M-Gems versus Post Punishers, and then the late game is Cosmic Cowboys versus Rocket Power. So we got a big three lineup tonight.
Man, game one's going to be a killer. So we're talking Aerial Apes. If I'm not mistaken, you're the CC guy here. You can help me out, though. They did finish first in Donut Division, right?
Yep, first place in Donut Division, second place in the league. They went 5-1 in their division, dominated pretty good.
Wow.
Control Alt Elite, I think, was 2-4. I just checked.
That's interesting. You say 5-1. 5-1. Who beat them?
Oh, funny you should ask.
Funny I should ask that question. And it was a sweep.
Sweep. They got beat by Poggers.
Yeah, that was very Poggers.
Who is out in the first round.
Yeah, not even wild card. No, we made the wild card first round. You're right. Yeah. Anyway, that was our championship match. I feel like division should be named after us, or at least the wild card matches could be like the Poggers wild card. Because we swept Aerial Ape. Yeah, that's our claim to fame. But it's going to be a huge match, first versus fifth. Don't let them fool you, though. This fifth place matchup in Control Alt Elite is no easy matchup. This is not going to be an easy game. What do you expect quickly from these two teams tonight, or do you think we do see a David versus Goliath here, and David's getting stomped on, or is it what happened in history going to play out again?
Yeah, I'm looking at Crow on Central Alt Elite or Control Alt Elite. That team was one of the only teams where, when I was playing against them in round robin, I felt very intimidated by Crow specifically. Every time he got the ball, he was burning me. Like every time in the first game, and after that, I was so intimidated. It was hard to get myself to challenge. No win to challenge. I didn't get that from anybody else. However, That being said, Jamin, amazing mechanics. Achilles, not the most mechanical player, but he's got Grand Champ this past season off not being a mechanical player. Those two guys...
He's a smart player.
Yeah, exactly. Those two guys are amazing. So it'll be interesting to see how the different play styles of all these players clash.
What I was going to say is, while I was waiting to agree with you, I was going to say I think that Aerial Apes takes this one in 4. Reason being, I think they have a more well-rounded team, and not to knock on Kalsoff, man, he's come huge this year, miles ahead. But I think that this team, Aerial Apes, is just too fundamentally well-rounded for the third man on Control Alt Elite, particularly to compensate. Now I know it's a team game, but Achilles has a way, and with Jamin's technique, they have a way of exploiting that. Kalsoff is going to have to play a very, very, well, as far as his potential will allow him to, much like myself, a very technical game, as close to safe as he can possibly be if they hope to come away with a win here. But the action is already upon us, and it's already 1-0, as you saw by a little mistake by you-know-who. Kalsoff, just a bad read there, and Aerial Apes, and that was kind of unfortunate. We were talking and everything. It wasn't entirely Kalsoff, as you'd have seen in the rotations there. But we'll get back to the action now as it's happening. As Jamin pushes this one out to center. All in front, actually. Just got Wilbur to beat. And goes for the flick. High and on the left side. And that one will do no good.
Nice, he had an open net and had no boost to work with.
Yeah, and you know, I almost feel like he got a little too worked up about Wilbur being back. Had lots of net left. Pushes it out to Achilles and hope there. And there's another one up in the air. Is Crow, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Jamin getting back into some great position for a save there and keep this one 1-0. As once again, here's Jamin hoping to push this one out to center. Grinding along the wall once again. 1v1 versus Wilbur, who wins that challenge. And Gary puts it out in front. And luckily, this is going to sail off to the aerial ape right-hand corner. Achilles high off the wall. Plays it up to Gary with a nice little touch. A Crow to beat. If it was anybody but Crow, might have been a goal.
Achilles is playing in the Octane today as well. He doesn't usually like the Octane. He prefers the Dominus over the Octane.
Yeah, that actually is true. He rarely plays with that. Mm-hmm. There's Achilles again. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Pushing it out to center. Achilles once again through center. Back to Jamin. Although getting a little bit clustered up there, Jamin and Achilles. Gary back to make a play. He's got Wilbur to beat. He can't hold the line. This one's going to drop straight for Crow, and he has nothing on it. And Kalzoff almost with the tying goal. And nice off the post. Crossbar and down. Nice post, but ask Kalzoff how he feels about it.
That was his chance.
Oh, my goodness. That was a great chance at that. Hopefully we want to see more from Control Alt Elite, especially from the third man. Stepping up big right there. Achilles. Out to Jamin. Nice block from Crow. He says no way. Out to center and off the post. It's going to maybe bounce in. No. Crow plays it off the right-hand corner. Got Achilles to beat and can't. This one's a pop fly. Jamin's got to get an aerial clear. Drops straight down. Nobody there to make him pay for that one. Achilles keeps the play alive. Tries to grind this out to Gary. And a high flyer back to Crow. Rests on his hood. Tries for a dribble. This one comes back. Kalzoff's back. And
that was a double bit of there in defense.
Yeah, a little discombobulation there, eh? Out to center for Kalzoff. Nice, good, solid clear. He's playing really well so far. Exactly what he needs to do. Cycling well. His Control Alt Delete. Crow's got enough boost, but not really lined up. Needs Wilbur to put it back to center and challenged by Jamin, and that's no joy. High on the wall again. Jamin tries to clear it out. Out in front for Achilles. A big challenge from Crow. No shot there. As we look at the clock, or pardon me, not the clock, but we look at the board. And only one shot in this game so far at the nearing 1 minute remaining mark, and that is from your Aerial Apes captain, Achilles. I believe he's the captain. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it's Jamin.
Oh, maybe it is Jamin. You're right. Actually, I know it is. Achilles back to center, looking for some help. Doesn't get it. Goes in solo. He's made a couple of nice centers there. Needs to get his team to step up and bury that. Although at this point, they're just trying to protect the 1 goal lead. Wilbur has a chance. Oh, Achilles gets back and Crow's up off the backboard. And there's Kalzoff, and he misses it. Back again for Wilbur. Crow, anybody, somebody take a shot at it. Here we go. Wilbur in the corner, bounces clear. No one lined up for that, and Kalzoff's going to get a play at it. Cycling back to defense, all alone is Wilbur. Achilles in the corner. 31 seconds left and off the post to almost surely bury it, and there it is. Gary makes it 2-0, and this one will go to Aerial Apes. Save our miracle.
Beautiful play from Achilles. He's on 0 boost, and instead of trying to make a play happen on 0 boost towards the net, he puts it to an area where his teammate can get it, makes the pass cross field where Jamin can take the shot. Jamin misses, but Gary is there to clean up the rebound. Beautiful team play from Aerial Apes.
Yeah, really nice to see. As the dying seconds of this one, still not out of contention. Anything can really happen. Crow with a misjuggle here in the corner, and Gary runs right through him as if to say, no, this one is finished, and making it clear to the Control Alt Elite. I think is Crow the captain over there? I'm getting them all mixed. I believe he is, yeah. And Wilbur for a chance just for honor. No, nothing spared, not even the pride. As this one goes down 2-0 in favor of Aerial Apes. But all in all, a pretty good game. Need to see a little bit more, a little bit more. You hear what I said? A little bit more shots from Control Alt Elite, but only a 2-0 as you look at the scoreboard here. Or pardon me, not shots. Pardon me, 2-0 goal. 9 shots to 4. So not as bad as one might have thought. What do you think?
I think Control Alt Elite could have been in that game if they had hit their shots. They hit the post like 3 times that game. If they had hit their shots, they'd be in this game. We'd be in overtime right now.
Yeah.
But however, they weren't creating it that often. Those shots were coming off sort of lucky bounces, lucky plays. They need to switch it up. They need to try something something more than just hitting it towards the net every time. Aerial Apes, we're seeing them take shots, we're seeing them make passes, we're seeing them do dribbles, we're seeing everything out of them, and that's what's working for them. Control Alt Delete maybe needs to get something else going like that.
Pick'ems are up on the screen, courtesy of your friendly neighborhood Pick'em master, the Talf. So if you want to make your picks now on this one, I actually got to pull the screen up so I can see what you're talking about. 100-0 for Aerial Apes as we have a look at this one. Boy, oh boy. I like these polls. What do you think about these polls? I think they add a lot. Don't you guys love them?
I like them.
Great. Yeah. Poll, Pick'em. That's all the same to me. Yeah, so an overall good game. You know what? I really thought, as you had mentioned a little bit earlier on, that they just needed to hit their shots in this one, and then they're very much back in this game. I absolutely think you're right. A couple of close opportunities there, a couple of defensive blunders near the net, but nothing I would say that stood out as the reason why they lost this one. That was a good tight match. They get that early goal off the post from Kalzoff. Everything in this match changes. Could be a huge momentum shifter. So I'm looking forward to a great second match as we move into this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say none of those goals that Aerial Apes had scored were complete total miscues. They were good goals that Aerial Apes earned. And props to Control Alt Delete for making Aerial Apes earn those goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they worked hard for him. They put on a little bit of a show. Nice game from Achilles, all-around game. Gary, I thought I was particularly impressed with Gary. His mechanics in the air have really raised the bar for himself. He's done really well coming out of gold and into platinum this year. Actually, diamond, I think, at some point in time there, too. So that's contributing a lot to their success for sure as we head into game 2 here.
Yeah.
Jamin versus Crow. Crow gets the face-off clean. It's going to fall to Gary. Nice pop-up to himself off the back wall. It's free for Achilles. And a good challenge for good save by Kalzoff. Crow to play it up. And Jamin and Gary clumped up in the center. No pressure there from Control Alt Delete. Back to center and a whiff by Kalzoff. This is going to come out to Jamin. He's got nobody there. And arriving to the party empty-handed was Jamin. And it's 1-0 on the board.
Oh, Jamin beats Crow pretty bad there. He faked him out pretty good. And that's about it. Jamin, there was a goalie there. Crow was there. He just made a bad play and missed the ball.
Yeah, so out to another 1-0 lead as Aerial Apes here in this best of 5. If you just happen to be tuning in, it is 1-0 in favor of Aerial Apes. Oh, shot Aaron Wilbur, and finally Control Alt Delete on a nice dunk play is on the board.
Oh man, this starts with Crow getting it over everybody, forcing Achilles to try and backpedal and get that ball to the side. He passes it straight to Wilbur, who positions himself in the perfect spot to get it where the only place Achilles can put it.
Little bit slow on a Friday night, but I want to thank you all to have our 16 followers in with us tonight watching the match. I'm sure it'll pick up as the night goes on. But hey, if you're here, you're in the right place. We're having a great time on a Friday night at Rocket Lads Season 4 playoffs. Oh. Another shot from Crow, and it's 2-1. And you saw it play out. That was just bing bang beautiful.
I definitely thought there was going to be someone on the backboard there, but Gary misses the ball, and Achilles gets himself stuck in no man's land. The ball is right over top of him.
That's a good question, Sharkman. That's 6245. I do believe you can check out the merch store on Twitch. There is a merch store or Rocket Lads website. And I believe they have hats. Correct me if I'm wrong. The producer may know. I'll wait for them to whisper in my ear. There we go. There was a...
yeah.
It was a limited time buy.
I actually had a good idea. I had a good idea the other day. I wanted to get one of those Rocket Lads hats and then go to Lids or something like that and get my gamer tag stitched on the side.
Yeah, why not? A little handle like I have one from football players. I'm sure right next to Tom Brady is 2-4 stitch patterns. There's no doubt in my mind. Cost $50 for Tom Brady. How much for you?
How much does it cost to get my name on the Lombardi trophy?
Yeah, exactly. Well, aren't you a Lions fan? You'll probably never have it on the Lombardi trophy.
Yeah, no, I'm a...
Oh, there's another one as we're talking about football, and Gary draws even blood. 2-2 in game 2. Nice little chip there as Crow. He does come out with the right idea to make a challenge a little bit late to the show, and good presence from Gary to not flip up into that one. Probably would have popped it off his hood. Just gets under it, eh?
Yeah, no, that was good. Gary's fast to the ball. Everyone else kind of is whiffing on it. There's a little bit of commotion in the midfield, and Gary gets to it before everyone else.
Oh man, this is turning into dunk zone tonight. Another goal off of an incredible challenge. Break it down for us. Yeah.
That was a good play by Achilles. I don't know if he meant to do that. I would assume he did, but instead of shooting it at net where Wilbur was going to save it, he puts it off the backboard where Jamin can get to it before Wilbur puts it in the net.
Oh, and now they're racking it up. As we can see, Control-Alt-Elite breaking down a little bit, or is it just that Achilles and the boys are stepping up?
I think they're just stepping up. It's also hard when you're up a goal and then 30 seconds later you're down a goal. It's hard to come out of that mentality too. Aerial Apes have the momentum, and they're doing a very good job keeping that momentum and continuing with it.
Big thanks for the follow, Classy Tyrell. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong or if it's just some sort of acronym I'm missing. But hey, welcome to Rocket Lads. Thanks for coming out tonight. It's playoff action in Season 4. It's awesome to have you. And here's Jamin off the wall. Nice drop to himself, an opportunity, and no, that one goes awry. As this one's gonna come back the other way if Crow can corral it. Big challenge by Achilles. Nice pop up there, but Jamin pushes it right back. Captain out to the hero there, but nothing comes of it. Crow back the other way. Right-hand side. Pushes it out to nobody. No support, and what would be a sure goal. Where was the support on that one too for?
No, just I don't think anyone believed that he was going to get it past Jamin and Achilles. I think they believed that they would stop him before the ball got across the net, but they were wrong. They just let it go by.
Mistakes were made and words were said in comms. I can almost guarantee you.
Yeah.
But I got a center for crying out loud. And here's another opportunity. And Achilles a big save as he's eye on the ball. Another chance. And Achilles a monster save. Oh wow! Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. And it stays 2-4. What do you think about that?
My goodness.
It's just deep in the. Oh, go ahead.
As if they needed more momentum building. Like, it's not only goals that'll build momentum for you. Sometimes big saves like that can also help. And
huge.
Man, a double save play like that.
Yeah, I was humming that all the way, and I was not looking good. And then I saw Crow makes a play on this, but looks like he kind of dies in momentum here just as he gets a touch. Yeah. Little bad angle there. Close one. Good effort.
Crow's doing all he can. He's got 3 shots on net, but they just will not go in. Achilles and Jamin are just stonewalling him.
Yeah, and I've noticed for Control-Alt-Delete, as good as Aerial Apes are playing, they're really having to hustle back to every defensive opportunity, which means, at least to some degree, they're stretching plays out too far, and they're not getting back in where they can make comfortable saves. I don't know if you've noticed on all of these shots, everybody's just step or two late to the party, boosting in supersonic, trying to get a save. It's close, but it shouldn't have been so close.
Achilles and Jamin are doing a wonderful job with their transition game, getting the ball downfield and transitioning from defense to offense very quickly.
Oh, big save there. Keeps it from going up 6-2. Although Gary coming back the other way, clears it in his own zone. Tries to put it out to Achilles, who doesn't read the play, and then sitting out in front. And that's a gimme goal. Thank you, sir. Would you like another?
Jamin wanted to clear it in the corner, but Gary puts it out center accidentally.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Gary put it out to Achilles. I think he was looking for a clear there. And what do we say? You know, if I want to play my good Don Cherry, hey, for you kids watching at home, don't put the puck out in front of the net. You don't do that, huh? You're a good Kingston boy. Keep the ball on the wall.
I know Gary. He's a good Canadian kid, but no bad play.
Putting on a clinic. Hello, the doctor is in. And his name is Jamin. That's spicy.
That was good, yeah. Crow got caught near posts. He should have been back posts, or at least he wanted to be at that time.
All right, dying seconds of a hopeless cause in this one, although it's been a great run. Another one! Who let the dogs out? Time to call them back in, as this one's getting bloody.
That's tough, because Control-Alt-Delete have scored 3 goals in this game. Like, they've produced offense. They're just can't keep the ball out of their own net for some reason.
They had a whole lot more teeth last game, and they're offensive. I mean, they were really pushing last game, challenging, and they had to because their aerial apes is really coming in. So they got a little bit aggressive. This game, I find they're trying to do a lot. And I guess when you're down 4 goals, what other choice you have but to play some desperate Rocket Leagues? But Control Alt Elite's turning into Control Alt Deflate here really quickly, and they're gonna need to do something in Game 3 or their season is over. As this one falls, no, can it? Oh, can it? It can! Oh! Our producer was saying in my ear, "Oh, Gary, please, you couldn't." That was great. Oh, that was so close to another goal. Control Alt Delete season on the line, as you can read now in your Twitch chat, as they go down 2 games to zip. What are they gonna do?
5 goals and 2 assists from Jamin.
Wow. Yeah, that's
wow.
Stepping up in a big way. And look at, you have a look at Achilles, 4 shots. He's got a goal in there, 2 big monster saves. We remember the tandem. One coming from the right, spins up in the wall, comes back, makes another unbelievable save. As you mentioned at the time, that was a momentum shifter, even though they really had the momentum at that point. It was more like the icing on the tombstone. And even Gary with, even though he put one up for his own net, pretty much. Nice goal there and chipping in. Kind of really not a bad game. As you can see, Crow did everything he could. 4 shots, 2 goals. Nice to see Wilbur chipping in there. Cal's off the map for me in that one. Game 1, had that chance off the post. A couple of nice, good clears, good power clears. Didn't see him. Wasn't able to even. I don't even think I called his name in that one. That's got to change.
Yeah, I'd like to see both Kalsov and Wilbur maybe create a little bit more. First of all, they need to worry about their defense. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But just getting involved more in the play, whether it's just a block on Achilles or Jamin, get in front of the ball, make something happen. Because, like you said, we're not calling their names. They're just somewhere to be found. Like we
yeah, somewhere to not be found.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to get a little bit more aggressive. And as scary as that is against a team like Aerial Apes that just keeps coming and coming and coming at your throat, what else are you going to do? You can't sit back and take that abuse forever. It results in 7-2. That's what happens. The only way to, and it's such a John Madden cliche, but the best, they always say the best offense is a good defense. In Rocket League, that's nonsense.
How many Rocket lads do you think know John Madden?
Oh man, they must. Come on, he's the greatest. Have you ever seen any sketch comedy? You know John Madden.
Oh yeah.
John Madden's a legend. But anyway, they've got it. They've got to press this. They can't sit back on this one. Defense is great. They've made some saves, but you're not going to score on this team without
big save.
So being aggressive. Off the back wall is this one as it drops. Who's it going to drop out to? It's Wilbur. Achilles with the challenge there is able to put it all the way over to the side of the field where Gary picks it up. Good play there. Good hustle by Gary. And looking to challenge back into the center. And Gary can't. Jamin and Gary, neither one elects to go back. Achilles at the post. And they're going to try and shove this one back in a really fortuitous pinch. Can it be? No, it can't.
That's what I mean. Wilbur got beat to that. He needs to at least get in front of that ball, get a 50-50 on it.
Nice chance here. Oh, and a big save from Wilbur. Kalsov has an opportunity with an open net. He can't hold it. Playing in the F-152 tonight. Look at that. That is ugly.
Big man.
Off the wall, here's Achilles for Jamin. That's a dangerous gun. And a huge save by Wilbur. That's number 2.
Big save, Wilbur.
Maybe that's what they need to change this one. Crow gets a nice shot. Hopefully they keep rotating back like this a little bit quicker. Oh, boy! Oh. And after all that hard-earned opportunities and chances, they still give up goal number 1 here in Game 3.
What the heck was that?
If you're just joining us, if you're just joining us, it is 1-0 in this here Game 3. Aerial Apes taking both Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1, very close game, 2-0. 7-2 the blowout game in Game 2, and now Control Alt Elite season on the line.
7-3.
7-3, pardon me, 7-3. Gary's goal, right. I'm using quotations with my fingers, everybody.
Yeah.
It wasn't really Gary's goal. Oh, Wilbur, nice chance there. That goes 2-0 as Achilles was set and all alone and pops it off the crossbar. No chance there. Jamin off in the corner. 2 Control Alt Elites pursuing. What was it saying, bud?
He probably just could have put that one on net. Kalsov was right close. If he just popped it just over Kalsov, it would have been in the net. He went back post, or backboard, I mean. Sorry.
Yeah. Control Alt Delete. The boys, they got to figure out who back man is. I don't know if you're noticing a lot of timidity. Crow's back. He's back there with Jamin and both sitting neither challenge. So one of these guys has got to realize, hey, I'm in the number 2 position. It's my call to challenge here. You got to go.
Yeah.
But yet again, Achilles beats him to the ball again, and this one sails in. Jamin, did he get a block on Crow there?
No, he must have touched it.
I thought maybe Jamin got the block on Crow. No.
How did he touch that ball?
I'm not sure if Crow went for the ball at all. I think he just wanted to clear Jamin out of there, and he did. Hey, congrats. It's 2-0. That's how that worked out. And another shot here up high in the corner. No, that one sails wide. Crow against 2 Apes. Tries to play it out. Can't. Jamin's going to stuff this back in. What a bunch of apes, eh? Love it. Love it.
These monkeys.
All 3. Now you see just a complete mental breakdown now. Control Alt Delete. Crow's gone back into no trust Crow mode. And he's going to try and do it all. And he's really going to have to snap out of that. There's time left to change this. Get out in front. He's got Wilbur waiting. Jamin high on the wall to get the clear. Nice challenge by Kalsov. Unfortunately, doesn't come up with a nice, decent touch. Wilbur gets pushed back in the aerial ape zone. All 3 are in. You got Wilbur and Kalsov on one side. Dropping out in front. And no, this one gets pushed to the left-hand side of the aerial ape zone. Back in front is Crow. That's going to go in for 1 in 1 minute and 23 seconds. You're saying there's a chance.
There's a pretty decent chance if you can shoot it like that. That was a beautiful shot. 135 kilometers an hour. Wow, that was a banger.
That's a banger. Oh, for sure. Wow. So I would actually love to see them get this one. Draw this even for a nice bit of overtime, which we haven't had yet tonight. Oh, Gary. Nice dunk. I love that move. Hey, you know, if you can't beat them, dunk them, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say all the time. Kalsov plays it out, jumps in front of the line on Crow. This one's going to come back. If this is a goal, it's not, and it's a good thing that Wilbur rotated back because there was an ugly, ugly double commit in there. They need to get the ball out of the wall. Aerial Apes pressing really nice. Good push there. Gary with the flick, hoping Achilles is behind him. He is. Control Alt Delete, hoping he wasn't. Cycling well as the Apes. Gary pushes it back in. Jamin elects to come back. He's out of boost. Didn't get the mid boost he wanted. Achilles towards the net. Got 2 back. Crow with a clear. It's a shot. Not going to make it all the way. 33 seconds on the clock and desperation is setting in. Season on the line. Wilbur with a clear. Can't get it out. Coming back the other way. No, Crow stifles Jamin. There's an opportunity here. It's a 2-on-1 and Gary comes out. Gary comes out with the ball. That might be the game-saving play there as Gary took on 2 of them. Came out with the ball. Just stayed calm. Rolled it out on the pitch. Opportunity here. Crow needs to get this out front. Some hard pressure there. It's out to Kalsov and pushes it towards the net. Up is Wilbur. Oh, and a big block by Jamin, and it will spell the end. As Aerial Apes sweep. Get out your brooms, folks. 3-0. And Control Alt Delete is going home.
Oh, they were so close in that final minute.
Man.
That final minute, Control Alt Delete, I would say even like outplayed Aerial Apes totally.
Yeah, I would agree. And the problem is, I mean, the course of the whole night, obviously, even the shots just in this game alone, 14-3, tell the tale of what we saw. Out-hustled, outworked, out-pressured. Nice to see Kalsov, though, 3 saves, stepped up in this one. Exactly what we asked him to do in game 2. He did it. Just overall, this team didn't have the hustle to get it done. The Aerial Apes, to me, looked faster. They looked hungrier. They looked ready for the next round, and Control Alt Elite did not, in my thoughts. Although hats off to them on a great season. They were tough. They cleaned our clock. Kind of the story of really their whole season. A decent round robin, still finished 5th. Did decent in the playoffs, still came up short. So good season for those. I think the better team's moving on though here. What do you think?
I would be surprised if Aerial Apes didn't make the finals, to be honest. Like, Cosmic Cowboys and Rocket Power, one of those teams will be moving on to play Aerial Apes later on tonight. I think Aerial Apes is the better team against both of those teams. Like, they're very good, and I knew that coming into tonight. And tonight, it was like, wow, I was even impressed for them. Like I'd be very hard pressed to see them not make the final.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. They're looking really good. They're even looking better than they did in the round robin, if you can imagine that. And they played it great. It's just Gary v. nobody. I'm going nobody, 2-0. As Gary plays this one off into the corner and dribbles past himself. Oh, Gary scores on his own net. No one can. Big celebrations for Gary on a beautiful goal. Dekes out absolutely everybody. And pops this one in for a driving 5-kilometer-an-hour blister. We got a champ in the making here.
Like the rookie skate. They're giving him the rookie skate. No one else on the ice. Gary's victory lap.
House money still on the blue to come away with this one. Anyway, we are going to set up for our next match, which is, tell us, bud, who's coming up?
Post Punishers and M-Gems.
All right, we're going to get those players in. I don't know if production's got some video for you to watch, but we get these guys ready. Either way, we're going to cut, and we will see you guys back in a little bit.